Welcome to Pastor Andrew's Inspirations. If you enjoy these videos, please click on the red subscribe button below and the bell for more. Welcome to our online church, a congregation made up of many from around the world. No offering is necessary. Subscribing and watching videos will keep us alive under God's watchful eyes. Today, we will be reading Exodus chapter 17. Matthew Henry wrote, "The children of Israel journeyed according to the commandment of the Lord, led by the pillar of cloud and fire. Yet they came to a place where there was no water for them to drink." We may be in the way of duty, yet may meet with trouble, which Providence brings us into for the trial of our faith, and that God may be glorified in our relief. They began to question whether God was with them or not. This is called their tempting God, which signifies distrust of Him. After they had received such proofs of His power and goodness, Moses mildly answered them, "It is folly to answer passion with passion that makes bad worse." God graciously appeared to help them. How wonderful the patience and forbearance of God toward provoking sinners, that He might show His power as well as His pity and make it a miracle of mercy. He gave them water out of a rock. God can open fountains for us where we least expect them. Those who in His wilderness keep to God's way may trust Him to provide for them. Also, let this direct us to depend on Christ's grace. The apostle says that rock was Christ. It was a type of Him, while the curse of God might justly have been executed upon our guilty souls. Behold, the Son of God is smitten with us. Let us ask and receive. There was a constant, abundant supply of this water. Numerous as believers are, the supply of the Spirit of Christ is enough for all. The water followed a path and flowed from the rock in streams to refresh the wilderness and attended them on their way towards Canaan. And this water flows from Christ through the ordinance or the ordinances in the barren wilderness of this world to refresh our souls until we come to glory. A new name was given to the peace in remembrance not of the mercy of their supply, but of the sin of their murmuring. Massah, temptation, because they tempted God. Meribah, strife, because they child with Moses. Sin leaves a blot upon the name. Exodus chapter 17. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of sin after their journeys, according to the commandment of the Lord, and pointed in and pitched in Rephidim, and there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did child with Moses, and said, Give us water, that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, Why child ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? And the people thirsted there for water, and the people murmured against Moses and said, Wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, What shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stomp me and stone me. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel. And thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thine hand, and go. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock. In Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of the rock. That the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of the place Massah, in Meribah, because of the childing of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord among us or not? Then came Amalek and forgot and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And those said, Moses said unto them and unto Joshua, Choose us out men, and go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat thereon. And Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. And Joshua discontinued Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And the Lord said unto Moses, Write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. This was the book of Exodus chapter 17. Please stay tuned for the book of Exodus chapter 18 coming soon. Adonai Nissi, the Lord is our banner. Remember, if you like these videos, please click on the red subscribe button below and the bell for more. God's blessings be upon this message and us all.